Steph, you guys have beat the Oklahoma City Thunder twice. They've only had 4 losses this season. You guys have a big game coming up on Christmas. How do you guys stay humble and just stay grounded, even though you guys have beat a reigning champion?
Yeah, like we always talk about, we know they're a tough team, but I think our coaches, they always have us prepared coming into games like that. And, just with the preparation, just having to execute it throughout the game and just sticking to it. You know, sometimes they're going to make some tough shots, but we stick to it tonight, and it worked out for us.
How do you stay grounded but proud of what your accomplishments have been so far?
Just recognizing it, but understanding it's a long season. We're going to have our ups, we're going to have our downs, but obviously we're on a high right now, so just trying to keep that rolling and then, push it over to 2 more days.
You guys have done well in the 2 games against them, keeping Shea off the foul line. What goes into that as a team and then for you individually?
I feel like that's a big emphasis for us. Try and keep them out of transition offense, make them play half-court offense against us, and then obviously not give them any easy buckets, putting him on the line, and then keeping them off the offensive glass. I feel like that was a big emphasis, so just trying to execute that. And I feel like one of the main ones out of those 3 is keeping him off the line, so just trying to lock in on that throughout the game.
How are you guys able to pull that off?
It's tough, but just forcing him to shoot shots over us. Obviously he's a great player. He's gonna make some of them, so you can't get discouraged by it. But just sticking to it and not giving him the easy ones.
Steph, how about the continued balance? Harrison, Keldon, Julian, Devin, everybody, along with you guys, continuing to do what you guys do. Just your thoughts on, especially on a night like tonight, those guys coming up big.
Yeah, we got a super deep team. Anybody can get it done on any night. So, just the trust that we have in each other to play with confidence, make the extra pass, turn down a good shot for a great one. So, when guys have great energy every day, like KJ, you're going to have moments like that where the ball finds you in the right positions.
Heading into the Cup semifinal, remember there was a lot of talk about the Thunder and historic start, and folks were really heaping a lot of praise on them, and rightfully so, right? How much does it register that you've knocked them off twice in the last week and a half?
Yeah, obviously we recognize it, but at the end of the day, it's just the 2 basketball games that we executed. Our game plan. Coming into the game, we kind of try and make it more about us than about them. So, just doing what we do well, and then hopefully we have the result that we want at the end of the game.
Coach mentioned certain things can be contagious on the court. You talked about Keldon's energy. How does he, obviously being the guy that he is, how does he kind of inject that into, whoever's on the court, on the bench, you guys in general?
Yeah, KJ, he's the same guy every day. In practice, whether he's having a good game, bad game, always uplifting. So, it's easy for us to, return the favor when he's having his nights because he has, a lot of them. So, when you have that contagious energy, it just feeds off the arena, feeds off the team. So, kind of gets everybody going. So he's been a big part of it.
You've developed some really good pick and roll chemistry with Luke Cornett. What goes into that for you?
Watching some film together. Just being on the court. A lot together, and then I feel like coverages against Vic and Luke are a lot different. I feel like teams kind of try and pack the paint a lot more when Vic is in there. So. Just Luke, just understanding, once he gets his hit, he doesn't really have to hold it as much. Just get out and let our guards play with pace. So he's been doing a great job at that.
Steph, you talked about, or you just mentioned, making it more about you all than the opponent. Throughout this win streak and just throughout the entirety of the season, you guys have been really able to sort of replicate that effort and energy game to game. What's gone into that rather than going through a lot of the ups and downs that you guys have had the last couple of years?
I think, for the games that we have lost, just going back and watching the film, it was like a lot of self-inflicted, plays that happened throughout those games. So just fixing up things on our side and understanding why we lost those games. And then just taking it and taking it on to the next game. I feel like we've been doing a great job of that all season. So coming into every game, we had that same mindset to make sure we fix those little things.
How much? Thank you.
I could take one more. You want to?
How much of the
things of the team that won 5 championships influenced what you've been doing this season?
I mean, yeah, just the history of the Spurs. Obviously, it's encouraging to, wear that across your chest and, play for these fans, play for the city. So, I'm happy of where we're at right now and just, happy to be a part of it. Yep.
Thanks, Steph.